Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Klopp is missing a Liverpool player Carragher would have sold last season. In the big picture, Liverpool doesn't necessarily suffer from a draw with Manchester United. After all, a victory over the Gunners on Saturday would put them 1 point clear of the leaders in the Premier League in time for Christmas. However, the deadlock at Anfield was worrying. Given the expectations going into the game, it's not hyperbole to say that it felt a lot like a defeat. Given how infrequently Liverpool fails to register goals these days, it is appropriate to provide it with all of the available firepower. However, recent performance suggests that it maybe shouldn't have come as a huge surprise against United. As of right now, Darwin Nunez has not scored in his last 10 games for the team. In his last 8, Luis Diaz has just 1. Cody Gakpo's previous 10 only yielded 2. Although Mohamed Salah has a far more impressive resume, the Reds cannot depend on the Egyptian player for every match. The game on Sunday made clear how much more Liverpool's other forwards must do. Naturally, finding form can't be simple when you're expected to participate in almost every game. Due to Diogo Jota's injury, there isn't much room for rotation in the front line right now. The Portuguese not only provides a flexible alternative to cover for any of his colleagues in attack, but he has demonstrated throughout the years that, even when he isn't playing at his best, he has a joyful knack for scoring goals. Right now, Nunez, Diaz, and Gakpo would all love to possess it. That was never clearer than the season before Jota's injury return. When he first made his return, he struggled and raised severe concerns about his ability after a poor performance against Leeds in April. However, he came alive with 2 goals and an assist. Jamie Carragher said at the time, "After half an hour I'd sold Jota, I'd got £25 million for him, and I was looking around at spending, via the Echo. On the strength of this, I might now get 30. Naturally, Carragher said those things with a tongue firmly in cheek. Jurgen Klopp is aware of Jota's immense value to Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp accurately assesses Manchester United, with Liverpool already clearly in the lead. You can clearly see what goals do to attacking players in the second goal, in my opinion." After Jota scored 2 more goals in the next match against Nottingham Forest, Klopp stated, "They give confidence, via this is Anfield." Once more, that demonstrates that an offensive player can participate in every defensive scenario and still provide a threat offensively. There's no if/then, both are possible. It's Diogo who's doing it. Because of this, he is extremely useful to us and merits this. You get a sneaking suspicion that Liverpool may have overcome United on Sunday with Jota in the lineup. He would be able to provide some much-needed rest for one of his fellow forwards, at the absolute least. The time for his injury recovery is incredibly close. Plan for Nat Phillips explained as centre-back set to return to Liverpool. Nat Phillips is set to return to Liverpool in January as a disappointing loan spell with Celtic draws to a close, but the centre-back is unlikely to stay at Anfield. Phillips was drafted in as a last-minute signing for Brendan Rodgers' Celtic, who were experiencing an injury crisis at the back as the summer transfer window ended. But while it had been hoped that the 26-year-old would be given regular game time, he has played just 8 times and clocked 404 minutes on the pitch. His performances certainly haven't helped, with a string of errors of late including an own goal in the first defeat of the Scottish Premiership campaign against Kilmarnock. Phillips was left out entirely for the most recent game, and is now due to report back to the AXA training centre next month. The Athletic's James Pearce reports that the defender's loan, which was an initial 4-month deal, will not be extended, meaning he will return to Merseyside. Given the injury to Joel Matip, there had been theories that Phillips would be recalled as emergency cover, but that should not be the case. Pearce explains that Liverpool will consider other loan offers, citing previous interest from Middlesbrough prior to his switch to Celtic. There is unlikely to be a shortage of interest in Phillips mid-season, as injuries take their toll and managers find their squads less settled. But a player who turns 27 in March would be forgiven for hoping for more, having played just 13 senior games since a standout loan with Bournemouth in 2022. Despite a number of offers to re-sign Phillips upon their promotion to the Premier League, Bournemouth's advances were rejected by Liverpool due to injuries elsewhere in Jurgen Klopp's squad. Southampton and Burnley were also interested ahead of the 2022-23 season, while Benfica were unsuccessful with a loan offer on the eve of the transfer deadline. The following window saw Galatasaray emerge as front-runners, while last summer clubs from the Bundesliga, the Eredivisie, Serie A and the Championship were all credited with an interest, chiefly Feyenoord and Leeds. A permanent move has never developed, though, leaving Phillips in a difficult position with 18 months remaining on his contract. Liverpool staff, completely calm over Darwin Nunez, he has all the moments. Jurgen Klopp has insisted he and his Liverpool staff are completely calm over Darwin Nunez's form, with goals to come as the striker has all the moments. After a frustrating display in Sunday's 0-0 draw with Man United, Nunez has now failed to score in each of his last 10 games for Liverpool. Over 6 hours of football, the Uruguayan's drought comes amid growing concern among supporters over his all-round game, and in particular his discipline and decision-making. But Klopp is relaxed when it comes to the development of his number 9, telling Ben Foster in an interview for Amazon Prime that there is a big difference in Nunez this season. Put to him that James Milner told Foster the biggest raw talent in the squad he left in the summer is Nunez. Klopp replied, "Millie didn't play together with Dom Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch. He knows all the others, but they have a lot of talent as well, so where they can make the next step." But he's right, Darwin is like that. The big difference between Darwin now and Darwin last year is obviously he's completely settled as a person. The Fulham game is a very good example. One chance he could have done better, the other chance he's doing everything right and it's about an inch, crossbar. Trent's ball, crossbar, back off Leno, in, his ball, crossbar, out. Where's the difference really? He has all these moments, and his understanding and his involvement in our third goal, header to Mo pass to Wateroo, these things are so important. It is important to note Nunez's contribution beyond scoring goals. Even against United, when the 24-year-old completed just 8 passes, 4 of those resulted in chances for his teammates, the 4th most of any player per FOT mob. He stays in the games, he's super positive in and around the game, Klopp continued. He was a bit aggressive a little bit in the wrong way at the beginning, when things don't go well. He's completely relaxed in these moments now, he is aggressive but in the right way. So yes, I'm really, really happy with what I see in the moment. And the rest will come. We are completely calm, that's how it is. Could he have scored more goals? Yes, of course. Could he have more situations? I don't think so. He has all the moments, now we have to work on the last touch. Hello the Cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on everydays.